Hello and welcome to TNV Academy. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic of ISO 45003 is developing a psychosocial risk management policy. Developing a psychosocial risk management policy is a crucial step in ensuring the mental well-being of employees in the workplace. ISO 45003 provides the guidelines needed to identify and manage psychosocial risks as part of an overall occupational health and safety management system. Let's walk through the key steps in creating an effective psychosocial risk management policy. Understanding psychosocial risks. The first step is understanding what psychosocial risks are. These are aspects of the workplace that can negatively impact an employee's mental health, including stress, job demands, lack of support, unclear roles, and poor work-life balance. A clear definition of these risks should form the foundation of your policy. Aligning with organizational objectives. Your psychosocial risk management policy should align with the organization's broader health and safety objectives. It's essential to ensure that mental health is given equal priority alongside physical safety. This alignment creates a unified approach to overall employee well-being. Engaging leadership and employees. The development of this policy should involve both leadership and employees. Management commitment is crucial, but it's equally important to engage workers as they provide valuable insights into the specific psychosocial risks they face. Their participation in identifying risks, shaping the policy, and implementing solutions will ensure that the policy is practical and relevant. Conducting a risk assessment. Next, conduct a thorough assessment of psychosocial risks. Use surveys, interviews, and observations to identify potential stressors in the workplace. This might include factors like excessive workloads, poor communication, or a lack of clarity around job expectations. Make sure to involve employees in this process to capture a full range of experiences. Establishing clear objectives and responsibilities. Once risks have been identified, set clear objectives for managing them. These goals should be realistic and measurable. Also define roles and responsibilities, assign specific tasks to managers, supervisors, and employees to ensure that the policy is actively managed and regularly updated. Preventive measures and support systems. Your policy should focus on prevention. This means implementing measures to reduce or eliminate identified risks. For example, improving communication, offering mental health training, or creating flexible work arrangements can mitigate psychosocial risks. Additionally, ensure support systems are in place, such as employee assistance programs or access to counseling services so that employees know where to turn for help. Policy integration with existing systems. The psychosocial risk management policy should be integrated into your existing occupational health and safety management system, such as ISO 45001. This ensures that mental health is managed alongside physical safety, creating a comprehensive approach to workplace well-being. Training and awareness. Training is critical for the success of this policy. All employees should receive training on recognizing psychosocial risks and understanding the resources available to them. Managers, in particular, should be trained to identify signs of stress or burnout and take appropriate action to support their teams. Monitoring and continuous improvement. Finally, the policy should include mechanisms for monitoring its effectiveness. Regular reviews, employee feedback, and audits will help identify areas for improvement. Continuous monitoring ensures that the policy remains relevant and responsive to changing workplace conditions and emerging risks. In summary, developing a psychosocial risk management policy in line with ISO 45003 helps create a safer, healthier, and more supportive workplace. By addressing psychosocial risks proactively, organizations can enhance employee well-being, reduce absenteeism, and improve overall productivity. Thank you for watching and joining us today. If you have any question, please ask, and if you have found value in our videos, please do subscribe to our channel and share it with your professional colleagues. Thank you.